viral TikTok creator Tinx popularized box theory. Now, this says it's the idea is that men naturally sort women into three categories. So if you're a guy, you know, man, it's girls we'd be in a relationship with, girls that we would hook up with, and that's it. And then girls we just, we really don't want anything to do with. Now, however, women do the exact same thing as well, but they have way more categories that they stick men in. So, I mean, they might have a guy that they might have a guy like, okay, if a guy's giving a girl attention, the girl more than likely knows that the guy wants to, like, fuck her at some point in time. So a guy is gonna she'll have a guy that she can text that'll help her do stuff. She'll have a guy that she can go on dates with. She'll have a guy that she would hook up with. She'll have a guy that she wants maybe like a long-term relationship with. She'll have a guy that might send her like money if she needs it. Do you see what I mean? Women got all these different categories for guys, and the reason why women have so many different categories is because the amount of attention that women get from men is beyond a man's understanding. Men will never understand what it's like to live a female experience of getting all of this attention, all of this validation, because us guys, women will never understand what it's like to be a man dealing with a woman. That's just, women will never understand that. They will never be able to empathize with us. But as a guy, it's very difficult to get a woman's attention. That's why I say dating's all a numbers game. However, I want to teach you in this video, when you meet a new girl, how you can immediately avoid being put in the friend zone or any of these other bullshit categories where she's just using you, okay? That's what I want to teach you in this video. When I started, let me go ahead and say this. I had my first girlfriend in high school at 15. That's when I lost my virginity. I'm 30 now. So I've got 15 years of experience with women, and I'm also somebody that had to teach myself how to be a man his whole life because I never had a father in my life teach me how to do it. So I am telling you from experience, guys. I'm sure I was this guy that I remember I used to agree to be friends with a girl. I remember I used to I probably fit all these boxes, bro. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I probably did, man. But now if I see a girl that's not on like the same page that the last time I'm thinking there was a girl that I was chatting to on Facebook, and I remember I ended up sending her a message letting her know that I thought she was pretty and that I was interested in getting to know her, and then she immediately threw out she's looking for more friends. So if a girl ever uses the word friends with you, that's when I told her, whoa, hey, okay, listen, I was like, I'm not interested in being just friends. I was hoping of getting to know you and possibly exploring more if it made sense to do that. I said something like that. I said, so here's my phone number. If you change your mind in the future, then get a hold of me. And so I immediately shut that shit down. Okay, because if a girl, she is trying to set the frame, I just want to be your friend and that's it. No fucking thank you. I am a man that knows what he wants, and it's going to be a girl that I can eventually get physical with. And I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, it doesn't matter. Like, if she immediately friend zones you, she's going to know within a couple seconds subconsciously if she's going to sleep with you or not. And depending on where she's at in life, like, come to find out, this girl, I guess, was still hung up on her, I think, ex-boyfriend that maybe passed away, I think, a couple years ago. So that tells me that she never agreed from that. So poor girl, but she's still hung up on that. So she might find me sexually attractive, but because she's still stuck on another guy that she no longer has access to, she's going to be unavailable. So you guys got to understand, most girls are not going to like you. They're not going to be available, or they're going to be taken. So in this case, then, how do we avoid getting put into a category or a box, if you will, that's anything but relationship or hookups? Okay, so when you meet a girl, when you meet a girl, you immediately want to make your interest in her known. So when I cold approach girls, or when I talk to girls, I do this with pretty much everybody, but when I talk to girls, when I open conversations, I always start with a compliment. I'm letting them know, hey, I think you look good in this. I give them a compliment, so I'm making my interest known. I'm also making them feel good, and I'm making it known. You see what I mean? I'm making it known I like them. I'm making them feel good, and I'm opening the door to a conversation if there's one that's meant to be had. So giving a girl a compliment does 3 things, but I'm immediately showing interest in that girl immediately. That's the first thing. There are if we look at like the pickup world, there's the direct approach, which is what I do. And people like Coach Kyle, he's like, hey, saw you from over there and I just thought you were cute, so I wanted to come and say hi. That's a little more direct than what I do. So, that's a direct approach. We're making our intentions clear. Hey, you look fucking stellar in this dress. And I wanted to tell you, hey, I thought you looked cute and I wanted to come and talk to you. I wanted to come meet you. That's a direct approach. Now, indirect approaches, I think, are the biggest like sissy thing to do in the world. And I've seen someone do, I know David Had a Beast, I think, in one of the videos I watched where he worked with Kyle, he did this. Now, granted, I think he was married, so it's like, I'm sure he respects his wife. He's not going to do that, but I'm only pointing that out because that's the first guy that came to mind that did that. I think AMS, Alpha Male Strategy, I think he might have taught that in the past as well, because he's like, you never want to let a girl know you're directly interested in her, and I think that's bullshit. I want to let her know immediately that I like her, so she can either friend zone me or she'll see where this goes, and if she friend zones me, no thanks. That's why. Now, the indirect approach, guys, is like, hey, excuse me. Hey, I listen, I'm not from around here. Do you know where like the nearest Starbucks is by chance? Oh yeah, it's actually down the street. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Hey, by the way, you're really cute, man. What's your name? That's an indirect approach. I opened that conversation by indirectly asking for something that I more than likely didn't really fucking care about, and then I made my intentions clear. Women pick up on that very easy. They're just so good at doing this stuff, man. That's why I'm a very big fan of just being directly up front with the girl. And if you're gonna do that, so that's the first thing. Now, that's like a first impression as well, because then she knows. Okay, I guess that's really it, man. I guess that's really all you guys need to understand is like that approach right there. Like, you're letting her know. However, where I was going with that is I've had girls where I've openly complimented them up front, and we've talked for a little bit on and off, and like maybe I saw them at the gym and I didn't like ask around to get their number, and like we kept talking, and I guess because I kept talking to them, I didn't ask them out. Maybe that's why they automatically categorized me as a friend. But what I'm saying is, if I can talk, is you might like tell a girl she's pretty, you might get her phone number, you guys might be texting, and then like when you go to ask her out, she won't agree to doing it. Or that's when she might hit you with like, I'm down to hang out as friends. She might say that. So where I'm going with that is like, I have another girl that would kind of fit this category, if you will, and kind of find out this is another girl that I could tell still hung up on her ex-boyfriend. I didn't find that out until later, but this is a girl I saw at the gym. She was right next to me, and I was like, hey, excuse me. I called her pretty. We started talking for a little bit. I got her phone number. We started texting, and then I asked her to hang out, and she gave me some bullshit excuse, and I just fucking stopped talking to her. I think I just ignored her. Then fast forward a little bit, saw her at the gym. She still came up to me and started talking to me, and then I was like, all right, well, hey, you have my number. If you want to talk, text me. And then she ended up texting me, and then she gave me a response that I was like, it's a very low effort response. I don't even know how to respond back to that, so I ignored her again. And then she came up to me again at the gym. So this girl keeps coming up to me, and this fits into the story because when I was talking to her, she kept like bringing up her ex, and I was like, hey, listen, it sounds like you're still not over that relationship. And I was like, I would be honest with you, man, I don't really want to talk about your ex when you're talking to me. I just don't want to. Because I don't want to be a girl's emotional tampon. Like, she's just using me to talk to me so she can feel better. No fucking thank you. No thank you. I openly admitted that I thought you were attractive and I wanted to hang out with you, and women will use men for attention, even if they don't directly friend zone you. So I wanted to bring up that example because this was a girl that clearly is going through it in her emotions, and she could come and find me and talk to me because she feels safe and comfortable talking to me. But when she tried to vent about her ex to me, I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't want to talk about him. So I was like, I don't want to talk about him. But if you're with me, let's talk about anything else but that, man. You can go talk to somebody else. You can deal with that on your own. That's how you need to be, guys. I'm not going to let you sit here and fucking friend zone me. I'm not going to be your emotional tampon while your ex-boyfriend is I don't know if they're doing anything or not. I don't know who she's talking to. I know at the gym I've seen her like text people before. So that's what I mean is the only way to avoid being put in any one of these boxes, guys, is you have to make your intentions known, and you have to try to hang out with the girl. Because, you know, if we try to hang out with the girl, if she doesn't like you romantically, she might give you her number. And I've had girls on, I'm thinking of another girl right now that did this. Another girl that did this, dude. This was a chick that I knew at the gym. She ended up messaging me on Facebook. We started talking. She gave me her number, so we started texting. And then when I asked her to hang out, then she gave me some bullshit excuse. And I was like, okay, well, when you want to hang out, then you let me know in the future. And then I never heard from her. And then a couple weeks later, she would start trying to message me again. And I think I actively told her, hey, I'm not interested in being just a pen pal. That's what I mean and that girl right there, I think, was another girl that was going through it with her fucking ex whatever. Women will use men for so many different reasons. And it seems like in these 3 different categories, 3 different girls I just talked about, now that I think about it, all 3 of these were trying to use me to like make themselves feel better, to distract them from the guy that they were so hung up on. I don't want to be that guy. I want to get in your pants. I want to get physical. I want a romantic relationship with you. I am not going to be your fucking emotional support buddy while you potentially work things out with your ex or you go and find another guy. No, thank you. That's exactly how you stop yourself from being in this box. If you ask her to hang out and she tells you no, if she does not reschedule, stop talking to that girl. Okay? If a girl likes you and she can't hang out, she will try to reschedule with you. Okay, guys? But keep that in mind. And then if she ever uses the word friend, if she's like, yeah, I'm down to be friends. I messaged another girl on Facebook a couple months ago, and I asked her like if she was down to talk, and then I said, if so, and then I asked her a question. She completely ignored everything I said and immediately was like, yeah, I'm down to be friends. And I just I didn't even respond back to that. First of all, that's rude. I asked you a question after that, and you completely ignored it. And then you immediately tried to friend zone me. So she's immediately trying to set the frame. And I just fucking ignored her. Because girls will do that. I think some girls know. Maybe a lot of them. Actually, I can't argue that. Because girls think that men and women can be friends. And you really can't. Unless, now, there are exceptions. Okay, there are like the 2 people I'm thinking about. Those girls are both married. And I know one's husband. Because he's one of my guy friends. So like there are exceptions, but for the most part, I've seen girls like, oh no, women can be friends with men. Like, no, you can't. Men, we want to we want to procreate. We want to fuck everything. So let me see if I'm missing anything here on this one, man. So I've already, yeah, that's basically, that's all the points, man. Just make your intentions with the girl that you meet up front clear. Make them very clear up front. Show interest, flirt with her, make it very clear. And if you ask for her phone number, you want to ask that girl out as soon as you can. And then you're gonna figure out if she's using you for attention or any of these other things. Because if she wants to see you, she'll hang out with you romantically. Like she'll go on a date with you, and then she'll kiss you at the end of that date. But if she doesn't agree to go on a date with you guys, and women know that if a man's asking her out, he's trying to go on. Women know this. Okay, women have more experience in dating than men do. They get this experience from a very young age. And if I told you I've got 15 years of it, I know this shit like the back of my hand. But women are so predictable. This is exactly how you avoid being put in one of these little fucking boxes where they're just you're a friend, you're my emotional tampon, you send me money. If you're that kind of idiot that does that, you do stuff for me for free, you drive me around, you're my DD. They've got dudes for all this stuff, man. And at the end of watching this video, man, you're no longer going to be that guy. If she's not willing to do what you want to do, stop talking to her. Go and meet another girl. Because eventually you're going to meet a girl that's going to want to follow you, the leader. That's going to want to go on a date with you. That's going to want to be romantic with you. But if you're too friendly up front, she's not going to know. And then she's going to categorize you as a friend. So in that one example of that super hot girl that I told you about, I probably put myself in the friend zone because I just kept talking to her without asking her out. I just didn't think it was a good time. And then one day I just said, hey, I want your phone number. And then I got it, texted her, never heard back from her. I haven't seen her since. All right, guys, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, I just rolled out a new beta offer for a one-on-one 8 weeks of private coaching with me directly. There's a link in the description. This is absolutely free for the first 3 men that I choose to take on. I'm going to ask you to book a time to speak with me because I need to figure out what your goals are, if you're actually willing to put in the work, and then like if I can help you or not. Because if I can't, I don't want to work with you. But this is going to be for men that 25 plus, because you're men that are usually going to be financially better situations, and you should, at that point, you should be financially able to date girls. You're not paying me anything. I'm not taking your money, but you're going to be able to go on dates and do stuff. Like if I help you learn how to like maybe pick up girls or go on dates or make your relationship better, just understand women in general, or even become a better man in any area, finances, looks, or physically, so you can attract more girls. That's my job. I want somebody that's gonna fucking listen to me. You're gonna get my phone number so you can text me or call me whenever you need help. You're gonna get access to an 80+ video library of everything I know about being a man, understanding women, relationships in general. That way you can do your homework when you're not talking to me. And then we have weekly accountability calls so I can make sure you're actually fucking doing what it is that we're talking about. So link in the description. If you like this video, guys, check out one of these 2 right here. Gentlemen, hey, see you guys in the next one.